So today I'm going to make a gun mod so that I can get points when I shoot my zombie. And that's the best way I found to do it, is to modify the weapon that you're using. So let's go to server script service and get a leaderboard so that we can update it with our points. So I'll just call this leaderboard. And leaderboard is going to be really simple. Say local function, I'll say add board, and then there's our player. So local, I'll call it BRD for board, instance new, and this could be a folder or a model. Player will be the parent, and BRD name must be leader stats. All right, now let's just put one metric on there, and I'll call it points. Points with an S. That's going to be an instance new int value, and the parent will be the board. So points name points. I did that again. I lost my S. There you go. Points name equals points. Points value. Let's initialize it to 0. We'll go ahead and call the player service here. Player added event. Connect it to add board. Now we should have a board. Go ahead and play the game. Good, there's my board with my points. All right, so now let's add a weapon, and let's add a zombie too, because we're gonna have to hit something in order to get points for it. Because I'm gonna put the points with the damage. So now let's go ahead and get a gun. Now, most of these guns don't work. Not really because of the person who made it. It's just that Roblox updates things a lot. So sometimes you might have a gun that works and then it doesn't. But the good news is they're not hard to modify these to get the player, so you can update the leader stats. But the bad news is every weapon seems to be different. So I have my weapon. I'm going to open up my handgun. And I'm going to start with the local script, because the local script usually has a reference to the character. So I'll just open this one up. And if I see damage, then I'm set, right? So I'm going to do a Control F, search for damage. All right, damage, humanoid. There's 4 occurrences, so there's 3 of 4 matches. So I'm just going to look for all the matches. So 2 of them are here. One is take damage, and the other is damage. And the other 2, one's a comment, and one is the actual initialization of the variable. So it looks like this is the only place we do damage. And I'm looking right here, and I see my player. I'm guessing that's my player. So what you might want to do is just do a quick printout, my player. And let's see if that's you. All right, so go ahead and play it. And remember, now we got to hit something in order for this to happen. This is down where the damage is. That's why I have the zombie there. I put the gun too close to the zombie. Boom, I got him. So my player is me. And I'm guessing it's a player. If it's not, you can always make the player because you have the name. All right, so what do we got? We got my player. Let's see if we can get a leaderboard. Let's go and do BRD. I'm going to say my player. And let's try and find first child that's leader stats. All right. That way, if you forget and you don't have your leaderboard attached, you can see if you can do an if statement. So if the board, so if we found the leader stats, then let's see if we can get some points. And you can do the same thing with the points, but I'm not going to. I'm going to assume it exists. So BRD points. You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually just going to add them right here. I'm going to take this. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm going to say BRD points dot value equals BRD, I'll copy that, points value plus 1. Now, if you don't have points there and you have like money, you're going to error again. So you should probably do another check to see if points exists. All right, but I think this will do it. Let's go ahead and check. See if our leaderboard is updating. And there we go. Get it. Boom. Ah, there we go. I got a point. And there you have it. So we modified a weapon to add points to the leaderboard.